Credit Score 2025. Medical Debt and BNPL. What actually changed your credit score changed in 2025. Quietly, in two big ways. A federal rule that would have wiped medical debt off credit reports was struck down in court, and buy now, pay later. Plans are starting to show up in scores. Here's what that really means for you. And 3 moves to protect your score this week. A credit score is just a risk model. It looks at 5 things: your payment history, how much of your credit you use, how long you've had accounts, the mix of accounts, and recent credit inquiries. That math did not change. What changed is which debts can appear on your file and which scoring models lenders may use. Keep that in mind as we go. First, medical debt. From 2022 to 2023, the 3 big credit bureaus made important cleanups. They removed paid medical collections. They gave a longer grace period before new medical collections could hit your report. And they deleted all medical collections under $500. Those protections are still in force today. In January 2025, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau finalized a rule to take medical bills out of lender-facing credit reports and to stop lenders from using medical debt in credit decisions. The Bureau said medical bills are a poor predictor of whether you will repay other loans. They estimated that many affected consumers would see about a 20-point boost, and that roughly $49 billion of medical debt would effectively come off reports. In July 2025, a federal court in Texas vacated that rule. Translation: the rule is gone. Medical debt can be reported and considered again under existing limits and privacy rules. So where does that leave you in practice? If a medical collection is under $500 or it has already been paid, it should not be on your report because of the 2023 policy. If a medical balance is larger and unpaid, it can appear and it can affect lending decisions again after the court decision. That is the new reality. Here is what to do about it. Pull all 3 of your credit reports. If you see a medical item that is paid under $500 or billed incorrectly, file a dispute with the Bureau and with the collector. Attach proof such as receipts, explanations of benefits, or letters from your insurer or provider. If the bill is legitimate and over $500, ask your provider for an itemized statement and the insurance adjudication. Then negotiate a payment plan with the provider directly, or ask about financial assistance. Do not let it age into collections if you can avoid it. Now buy now, pay later. For years, most pay-in-4 and split pay plans did not affect your score unless you defaulted and the debt went to collections. In 2025, 2 shifts are happening. First, more reporting. Beginning April 1st, 2025, Affirm started reporting all of its pay over time plans to Experian, including pay-in-4. Not every BNPL provider reports, but the data is now flowing for some of them. Second, new scoring models. FICO announced FICO Score 10 BNPL and 10T BNPL. These are score versions that directly factor BNPL loans. They are launching in the fall of 2025. The idea is simple: reward people who pay on time and warn lenders when BNPL payments are missed. Lender adoption will take time, but the direction is clear. Here is what that means in plain English. If you use BNPL responsibly and the data is reported, that history can help you in models that read it. If you miss BNPL payments, the negative information is more likely to follow you into mainstream credit decisions as new models roll out and lenders adopt them. Not all providers furnish data yet, so results can vary by person and by lender. There is one important caveat. Many lenders still rely on older score versions that ignore BNPL for now, but lenders also read your raw file. Even if your score number does not change yet, a messy trail of missed BNPL payments can raise questions in underwriting. What will a lender actually see in 2025 when you apply? They may see your traditional score, such as FICO 8, 9, or 10, or a Vantage score. They may also see your raw credit file, which can include medical collections that qualify and any BNPL accounts that are furnished. And if the lender has adopted one of the new models this fall, they may also see a BNPL aware score. The takeaway is simple. Your behavior matters more because more of it is visible. Here is a 7-day playbook you can start this week. Day 1. Pull and purge. Get all 3 of your reports. If a medical item is paid or under $500, file a dispute with the bureau and with the collector. Attach proof and follow up until you get a written resolution. Day 2. BNPL Hygiene. Turn on autopay for every BNPL plan. Align due dates with your payday if the app allows it. Delete unused BNPL cards from your mobile wallets so you do not trigger a split pay by accident at checkout. Day 3. Utilization Tune-Up. Keep each card and your total usage under 30% of your limits, and ideally in the 10 to 15% range before the statement date. If your balances are high right now, make a one-time mid-cycle payment a few days before the statement closes. That single move often gives you points fast. Day 4. Do not kill your age. Do not close your oldest zero-fee credit card. It anchors the average age of your accounts, which is good for scoring. Day 5. Create a quiet period. If you plan to apply for a big loan soon, pause new credit lines and new BNPL accounts for about 90 days. That helps you avoid fresh inquiries and the new account penalty right before underwriting. Day 6. Negotiate medical bills. If a balance is real, call the provider's billing office. Ask about financial assistance programs, cash discounts, or interest-free payment plans. Get agreements in writing and pay the provider directly when possible. Day 7. Freeze against fraud. Place a free security freeze with all 3 bureaus. A freeze does not affect your score. It simply stops new account fraud unless you lift the freeze for an application you expect. Let's bust 2 quick myths. Myth 1. Medical debt is gone from credit reports. Not anymore. The federal rule was vacated in July. Small and paid items still benefit from the 2023 policies, but larger unpaid medical debts can appear again. Myth 2. BNPL never affects credit. That is changing now. Some providers are reporting, and new FICO models that include BNPL are launching this fall. Here is the bottom line. Your score in 2025 is still about your behavior. Pay on time. Keep utilization low. Do not close your oldest account. Avoid opening new lines when you are about to apply for something big. Clean up any medical reporting errors. And keep your BNPL tidy. Or, better yet, use a regular credit card you can pay in full if you want predictable reporting. I am ClariGuard, guardian of simple things. If this saved you time or points, share it with a friend. Full sources are listed in the description. This video is education, not financial advice.